What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Johnny. Thanks for tuning back into the channel. Another video for you today. This one out of CBS News. I'm going to link it from multiple websites as well. This is overly weird. They making it like we live in some runaway slave, modern oppressive times for women. And I got so many questions. I'm just lost. Salesforce says it will help employees leave Texas after strict abortion law passed. And when I saw that headline, my first thought was, what? Hold on. What does your job have to do with you getting pregnant? First off, right? That means you are an able-bodied, grown woman, I would say, and you were out having adult sexual relations with another man, unprotected, it would seem, did decide to wake up the next day and go cop to plan B, and you're pregnant, and you go to your HR department, is that how this works? And say, excuse me, I'm pregnant and I want to kill it. No. Or y'all gonna keep running with the narrative of this is to protect the women who get assaulted leaving the club. We gonna keep throwing it out. We gonna keep saying this is the people who grow up in bad families. And I'm not knocking them scenarios, but I highly doubt that's what Salesforce is making this for. This is playing towards the woke culture. And I'm just at I won't even say disbelief, because I know girls out here get down with the get down. But it just seemed like worldwide girls are on a condom strike or something. Because I know men, right? I'm a man myself. And I feel like if we're going to just throw a number out there. So let's say 80% of women was in a situation with a man and said, hold up. You ain't getting this unless you put a rubber on. I'm sure most men are like, all right, what's up? Strap up, let's go. You know, there's a song by Trey Songz called Store Run. Store Run, packing 3 up on the counter, store run. I'll be back in an hour. You know what I mean? Because the song breaks down going to the intimate situation, realizing they ain't got enough. Hold up, got to hop in the whip and go, because I ain't trying to have no baby. On the flip side of that, I feel like when the woman is like, you want it, you can get it. I don't know many men with the emotional intelligence enough. And I don't even know how I want to put emotional intelligence. That's just a tough situation to be in. But I don't know many men who've had enough life experience or thinking clearly enough in that situation, say, you know what? I don't need to take this raw. Just keeping a G, most men, she throw it, I'm catching. Right. And so then we end up in a scenario like this. And I'm wondering, when she goes to her job and says, hey, I need to get rid of this baby, is the job saying, how does the partner feel about this? Have you talked to the man? Does he know he's expecting a child? Or does he have no say-so because my body, my choice? But it was my choice to have unprotected sex. So here nor there, right? But what comes next? If Salesforce saying, hey, we'll help you get an abortion, how do you outwoke this? Because you better believe there's another company trying to find a way to outwoke them. The flip side of that is the owner of Salesforce. Like I said, everything comes full circle. It's a white billionaire male who said he's willing to help. So then you're going to have women run into this rich white man and he's helping them kill their babies. What is he getting in return? Their employment services. You got to keep them running. You can't be going and getting off for 9 months and having a baby and sitting down for 6 weeks and I'm paying you maternity leave. See, these female employees, or I don't know if this is recruitment or what, But your brain is saying, I want to go work at Salesforce because that has a positive women environment. And I'm saying, cuz it's helping you kill your baby. That maternity leave, you ain't got to worry about them 9 and 12 weeks off paid. All that extra insurance and stuff like that. Nuh-uh, that's coming off the top when we kill that baby. And it's like laughable, but this is weird. And it's sick at the same time that we don't look at a woman being pregnant as a life. And I'm not here nor there to be holier than God. I really don't care. If that's your choice and that's what you want to do, have fun. We all meet our own individual makers. I'm not about to pretend that the same God I meet is who you're going to meet. But you got something inside of you. You know how you feel. You know what's on your mind when you let that baby go. And I don't talk about abortion, once again, as a holier now. I'm talking about as a young man who was reckless, who was knocking all kind of women down. Well, I've had women come to me and say, hey, I'm pregnant, but I'm not keeping it. And I went half on the 651 or I went whole and paid for the whole thing and dropped them off at the Planned Parenthood and went back 4 hours later to pick them up, just keeping it G. So I'm speaking on this as a person who was young and reckless and didn't always value how serious life was. And that's why I don't knock women who are in these situations, because they're young and well. They don't always understand what they're doing. Then you pick up 15 years later, and my favorite artist influenced me to kill my child. I'm single with no kids. I could be a mom. I could have a family right now. And I was young when I was in the thick of my situations too. So it's never to criticize the young people. It's never to criticize the masses who take advantage of these situations. It's to pay attention to whose hand you got to eat from again. A rich white billionaire's hand. The people that you say you hate so much, right? Ironic. Or you step back and you realize that life is about individual choices and accountability. If I don't want to potentially have to get an abortion, I don't need to be having unprotected sex. I need to be married before I plan to have a baby. I don't need my job involved in my personal life. I need to go find a partner, a man who can help lead, and then we come up and we get married and then we have a family. But that may be too old school, too traditional for the new generation, right? But if we got companies helping abortion laws, what's the equivalent of a company of men? Like, hey, man, I see you guys are stressed today. You had a really, really busy day in the factory. Got some prostitutes back there for you guys. Go and take care of yourself. That'd be a sexist. Oh, my God, we can't believe you're doing it. I mean, once you start putting your job in your personal life, bro, this could go everywhere. This is also, if you read a little bit, go check out the Nazis' 25-point program and see how everything should be state-run. Then you may say, oh, boy. And then I want you to look at China and see how everything is state-run. Figure out what's going on in North Korea a little bit. Because we don't know much about foreign policies at all. But just pay attention to how in foreign nations the government wants to control every aspect of life. Take away your freedoms, take away your liberties, right? But we ain't ready for all that yet. Or maybe we are, but I think that we really need to pay attention to the Marxist takeover of America. And we need to stand up and revolt against it. Because helping, this should be outlawed, helping murder God's children. And he said, we don't believe in God, and babies aren't special. And it's all right, yeah, they were just having sex and randomly got pregnant. I get it, but that baby could turn up to be something cool. You can't say when that child gets 16, if you was to go to and say, hey, do you feel like you deserve a chance at life? Well, no, my mom didn't want me, We got to keep it honest on this stuff, man. But let me know in the comments what you think. Are you pro Salesforce that, hey, I'm so happy that they're going to allow their employees to go get abortions? Or no? For me personally, I don't even think companies need to be in your personal life at all. That's weird. That's super. I can't even imagine how this plays out. Actually, if somebody in the comments below, write me up like a mock scenario of you going to your HR rep and explain this situation. That'd be dope to me. But until next time, YouTube, watch my other videos, man. Spread love, spread positive vibes. Subscribe to the channel.